It's easy to recognize courteous when you see it. It's even easier to recognize discourteous acts. Jerry didn't mean to hurt anyone. He was just in a hurry. He didn't think of anything except what he was trying to do. Get to the ball field first. He didn't think of anything else or anyone else. That's why he was discourteous. Courtesy means thinking about other people and showing that you think about them too. And courtesy is what Jerry's class talked about that morning. They talked about what courtesy means. Some thought courtesy was like kindness, and others said it was just thoughtfulness. Someone else said it was chiefly caring about other people. All Jerry's classmates thought courtesy makes a school more fun. And while they went about their work, Jerry thought about courtesy, about how many school rules are based on courtesy. Getting off the school bus in an orderly fashion is important to safety, of course, but it's also courtesy. It's thinking about other people. Being careful of playground areas, not interfering with others' games, ground rules. They're also courtesy. Being courteous doesn't interfere with fun. It means more fun. When boys can get a game started quickly, everyone gets to play. Everyone has more fun. Taking turns, following rules, thinking about others, all are a part of courtesy. In the halls, where there are so many of us, we have to be especially careful about courtesy. But because most of us are courteous, we're able to move about, get to our rooms, and not have much trouble at all. In our cafeteria, you can see many examples of courtesy. We take turns. The line is orderly. We go to the tables carefully, and you can always count on someone helping you with your chair. Yes, in our school, you can find courtesy anywhere you look. You can see courtesy helping us enjoy ourselves. When we go to the auditorium, courtesy has a great deal to do with how much we enjoy the program. Listening quietly is a part of courtesy. Keeping your attention on the program, not bothering others, that's being courteous too. Everyone enjoys the program that way. When the end of the program comes, it's courteous to applaud. Clapping your hands is a courteous way of showing that you enjoy the program. When the time comes to leave, it's courteous to wait to talk about the program until you get back to your room. Here it's fun to talk about what you saw, how much you enjoyed it, how funny something was. Even though you're having fun, you take turns speaking. When one is speaking, the rest listen. This is courtesy. It's thinking about others, and it helps all of us. We are courteous and listen. even when one of us has a hard time saying just what he means. Courtesies like these help us all the time. They help us when we're working together in the classroom. Sometimes one of us is doing a problem, and we make a silly mistake, as Joe is doing. He isn't changing the inches to feet in his answer. We don't laugh and make fun of him. Instead, we help him. We get the answer we need, and Joe feels good. That's what courtesy does. It helps us work together. It helps us make friends and keep friends. It helps us to act grown up. And it's based on thinking of others. At least that's what Jerry has decided. He's been thinking hard about courtesy this morning. You remember why. Remember how he forgot about everyone else and thought only of what he wanted? Remember how discourteous he was? Well, he's been trying to think of reminders for himself. Ways to help him remember to think of others. Courtesy begins early. Jerry drew this to remind himself to start the day thinking about others. It shows him leaving home in the morning for school. Courtesy begins early. Jerry must remember to leave home on time so he can meet his friend Jim. They can walk together to the bus stop. That's the way with courtesy. You have more fun, more friends. At the bus stop, you remember that others want to get on just as much as you do. You wait so that everyone can get on quickly. These drawings should help Jerry begin the day thinking courteously. Don't you think so? Courtesy helps on the playground. Jerry's picture shows two boys holding a ball bat. Have you ever done that? Have you ever settled an argument or begun a game this way? If you accept the results, the game can be started quickly. Courtesy helps on the playground all the time. Jerry's next page reminds him that courtesy works in the school building. Here, a boy is helping a girl at the drinking fountain. There are other things that Jerry could show, too. He could remember to walk, not run, in hallways. He could remember to be a little patient at his locker if someone else is in the way. It takes only a moment. It makes you feel good, and it makes others want you around. The last page reminds Jerry that courtesy keeps us friends in our classrooms. But there's no picture yet. Of course, there are many pictures Jerry could draw. He could show how we work together courteously, how we listen courteously, how we greet visitors to a room, taking turns as host and hostess. Yes, there are many examples of courtesy in our classroom for Jerry to choose from. But instead of watching to see what he does, why don't you tell about one way courtesy helps in your classroom? It will help you to remember how important courtesy is in school.